Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is the High Priestess Earth. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell to receive the notifications. Down in the description box below, you're going to find more information about this reading, as well as links to all my social media pages. I've got Etsy. I have my email address if you'd like an extended or a personal reading from me. Today's reading is actually going to be for Cancer. We're going to do their February 2021 love reading. This is Cancer. So cross watchers are welcome, but please keep in mind we are focusing all of our energy to Cancer. And if you guys do not resonate with this reading, check your sun, moon, and rising signs, because it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's just a general reading. So I pre-shuffled the cards already. We're looking at February 2021 for Cancer. So for some of you, I feel like you are single right now. So I'm kind of reading for somebody who might not really be in a long-term committed relationship at the moment, more single. I have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles underneath that one. So for some of you, you're very concentrated, fixated on yourself, you're fixated on work, keeping your home life and everything just kind of on the lock. But as far as a partner goes, you're struggling. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. To me, this is saying that you're having a hard time realizing, is this really where I want to be? The people that you're meeting, I think you're confused. I think you're meeting the wrong people. You might be going down the same cycles. We also have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like somebody new has recently come in and left your life. It might not be a permanent leave, but they did kind of come in and go. And you might even have done that to somebody else as well. So in February, it's just kind of going through this sort of back and forth energy. We also have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So once again, this is just decision making, and you're very confused about what you want. You're having a really hard time making that decision, making that connection, whatever it is, however it is that you need to connect, whatever person you're trying to connect, you're struggling and you're having a hard time with that right now. Okay. I am going to clarify these cards to get a little bit more detail. Let's see. We have the Hierophant flip over in the reverse. So I feel like for some of you Cancers, it's like a stubborn energy. There's a very masculine energy. It doesn't have to be male or female, but it's a stubborn masculine energy that slowly, I feel like it takes over sometimes, right? And I feel like actually you try to hide it too. The hidden aspect that you have. Let's see why the Page of Wands is here. This is for Cancer. Page of Wands in the reverse. So I have the World card in the reverse. So somebody that you were in and out with, this is someone who lives farther away. You actually have to travel to see each other, okay? And they could be just in a different city, but it could also be all the way to the other side of the world. Really long distance, it could just be another state. All of these things. But this is someone who you recently had a completion with. You guys have gone through the entire full cycles of meeting each other, being friends, dating, having a relationship, falling out of the relationship, not talking. And you might have actually repeated this cycle more than once with this person, but you have at least done it once. You've done a completed cycle with this person. They do live away from you. They don't live close to you. And this is an in and out energy. It's not serious. There was no validity to it. Somebody didn't have long-term commitments in mind when it came to this. This was just kind of like a fuck around thing that somebody wanted to do. Let's go ahead and look at the Wheel of Fortune. It's in the reverse. All right, so I have these two cards just wanted to come out. It's the Three of Wands and the Death card in the reverse. Perfect. Communication. So with the Three of Wands, It's communication. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I'm feeling like someone's lost energetically within the frequency, the trajectory. They're confused and they're struggling slightly on where it is that they're supposed to go. And so communication, you may or may not have communication with your person that you are dealing with, this person that lives, away from you. So you guys might not be talking right now. They might have you blocked, you might have them blocked, vice versa. There's no communication. Upon the no communication, we have Death card in the reverse. So there's something that's happening in the trajectory where there's going to be an ending. So you guys are completing a cycle, finishing it, moving on, but it's different. I feel like somebody doesn't want to actually go through that completion. I feel like somebody doesn't want to end it. They're not looking forward to that. It's a damper, They're like, oh, this is shitty. So, I don't know. Let's see. I want to actually pull another card for that Death card in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Exactly. So, you don't feel like there's justice in the situation. You don't feel like you don't feel completed. You don't feel justified. You feel open-ended. You feel like, what the hell's going on? I don't have closure. You don't feel like you have closure. All those things, okay? So I don't need to keep asking it because it just keeps saying the same thing. So let's see why the Two of Swords is here in the reverse. This is for Cancer for February of 2021. Two of Swords. Okay, I have Three of Cups. So either you or someone's talking to a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people involved. Someone's not afraid of communication during coronavirus. Someone is inviting people to their house and going out and spending time around people, and they just don't care. Someone is trying to make the decision, I think, between do they want to stay, with that person that there's the long distance with, or do they want to keep hanging around all these other people? Three of Cups can be, a card of infidelity, is just like talking to a lot of people, even seeing, it doesn't necessarily have to be cheating with other people, but it can be like your inbox is full of other people trying to talk to you who probably shouldn't be trying to talk to you, or you're just reaching out. Someone's just not afraid and they're trying to make a decision. Do I want to play the field, or do I want to try and go after this person? I think someone's really confused. Star card in the reverse. So playing this field, doing this weird thing where you don't want to commit to a person, or they want to play games, what it's going to do ultimately is that's not your wish fulfillment. So as happy as it makes you temporarily, you're just pushing yourself further and further away from your true path, your true trajectory, and your wish fulfillments. Because the life of the party, or these multiple people being around, that's not your wish, that's not the wish fulfillment, because it's not going to give you what it is that you actually want. Okay. So basically for February, Cancer, I see you struggling to move on from a past situation, okay? And for some of you, you might not have any contact with that person. I'm going to go ahead and see if the tarot has any more messages and any more advice, if there's anyone new coming in for February. This is for Cancer. See if there's anyone coming in, any advice. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Again, we ended up with Two of Swords. So you're just really having a hard time with a decision. There's a decision you need to make, either internally, externally, both, whatever it is. There's like a huge decision, and you are being forced to make it whether or not you want to do that right now. So it's looking to me like there's some old people leaving your life, and in February you might have some new energy coming in, but I see more of losing old energy during February than new energy coming in. But the new energy coming in is Temperance, and I like this because it's very, very, very solid. It's long term, it's a long term solid relationship, and it's not you feeding too much off someone or someone being too needy for you. This is like, seriously, I got me, you got you, and just together we have each other. So I like this because this is, and if it's not that, and if you don't meet somebody new, then what it is you're learning how to cope and how to relive your life without that person from the past that you might be losing for in February or before. We have 8 of Cups in the reverse and then 3 of Cups in the reverse. So it's walking away from a past situation. Truly. It's also, you might even be thinking about coming back to a situation where you walked away from, or if somebody left you, you might be thinking about that person. You might be thinking about going back to them. And, you know, the reason for that split was internally, it had to do with third party. Okay, so we have 3 of Cups in the reverse, and it's third party. But, you know, my advice for you is to allow that situation to dissipate and do what it needs to do. Allow, you know, progression to grow. Allow the old plants to die. Allow that process. And when you allow that process, what you're going to do is you're then going to eliminate all of the negative energy forces that you have around you, and you're going to be more in a temperance position. So even if this isn't you meeting someone new in February, what it is it's preparing yourself for the next person who is going to come into your life. It's mentally giving yourself that and that like structure inside that, hey, I'm happy, I'm a happy person, and I can invite someone into my life because I have a good heart and a good situation to give to another person. So ultimately, once you get over that situation, that's what you've done, is you've kind of blanketed yourself to give yourself a better relationship for next time. So that's my advice for you for February, Cancer. And if this reading did resonate with you, please leave me a comment down below and like this video, because algorithms. And if you guys do want a personal reading from me, if you check the description box, I have an email down there and we can do a personal reading. So I'm going to go ahead and end that right there. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one.